What's up? My name is Afranz, and we are live from North Hollywood from the Artlab. It is a Sunday night, so we are coming to you live with content. This show in particular is more special than all of them because I say they're all special, but this one is definitely the most special list.
For several reasons.
And let me just get to who's here to get to why it's so special. So again, I'm Afranz, and I'm here with
Justin Givens. What is good?
And who are we here with?
We got Naomi here. She is the artist responsible for these lovely paintings here.
Hi.
Jazzy will be here. Yep. She's baking some sandwiches right now for our sandwich challenge later. But also a surprise guest that I didn't even know was going to be here. Give it up for Mikey on FaceTime.
Woo!
Say hi, Mike.
Can I get
Love it.
So mind you guys' language. Mikey does not like cursing.
Nope.
But yes, we are outside live at the Artlab, man.
Yo, by the way, I'm wearing my merch, my proper merch.
I have mine on too. It just got cold, so I had to put it under a hoodie.
Love it.
But yeah, it's hand painted.
Ooh.
Hand painted by me, yours truly.
Mine says thirst trap.
Because he's a thirst trap.
For those of you who don't know, Naomi did a show last night at the Artlab with all of her lovely paintings that you see behind us. Some of the paintings you see behind us were a part of it. There are more. And the whole theme around the show was WYD, like what?
Homage to the booty call.
Homage to the booty call, right? Like we all know about that life.
Boom.
You know, there's certain words and phrases that we use, and when we use them, we know what it is that we're talking about.
Yes.
A booty call.
And we talking about getting some booty.
Woo! Hey, what's up?
Who's there? We got fans.
Yes, Adam is tuned in right now.
Adam, hey,
and he said that
up?
he texts me at 2 a.m. asking if I'm up.
Ooh.
We play video games together later.
That's because he wants. He's like, hey, want to come shoot some film?
Shouts out Double Think. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, we have a chicken sandwich challenge. We have 5 different places that we got chicken sandwiches from tonight. In between each sandwich, we could ask Naomi a question, you know?
Oh, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
5 questions, 5 sandwiches. We got Naomi Brown in the building.
It's time.
So
Dude,
here we go, everybody.
Weirdest thing ever. I'm almost positive that's Kennedy.
It is. It's Kennedy. What do you mean?
Because I didn't know Kennedy was here.
Thank you so much. Kennedy is here to
Kennedy's
deliver
in the building,
chicken
y'all.
sandwiches.
Delivering chicken sandwich.
And here's Jasmine to deliver the
Pickles
second
is
half.
there to snatch some.
We were so excited because this was our first exhibition of art like this.
Yeah, we've never done one like this.
It was just really cool to see the art lab lined with paintings. I had never seen it like that before, so that was really tight.
It was actually very unique.
Yes,
because
please.
I don't really love art museums. Normally you go into an art museum, it's like dead ass quiet, and it's like, you know, some people have the headphones on and they're like listening to somebody be like, and in 1972.
When I went to you guys for the art show, one of the first things you kind of said was, "Are you sure you want to do it here?" Like, I love art, but I like museums are so quiet, and like I want to be having a party looking at art.
That's the experience. You were taking a subject and saying, I want to experience it. What are you guys doing tonight? And I think that you did it perfectly.
Oh, thanks for that, babes. Let's get to this chicken.
Dude, I'm so hyped for this.
We got Dave's, we got Popeyes, we got McDonald's, we got Burger King, and we got KFC. Let's just get the elephant out of the room right of the way, or should we say the chicken out of the room right away? It's Sunday tonight at the Art Lab, and guess what? No Chick-fil-A. Of course, we thought of Chick-fil-A when it comes to a
The
chicken
bitches is
sandwich
closed.
tasting, but guess what else? Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A anyways.
Chick-fil-A.
But I will go up in there and sauce like a muff. I still
Look.
be doing that.
So maybe we're together somewhere already.
These were the 5 options that were
I'm hyped
readily
for these. I
available
think it's a good 5.
on a Sunday in
It's a good
North
5.
Hollywood. So we got McDonald's first.
I'm glad.
Chicken cheers.
Do it, Mikey.
It definitely tastes like McDonald's. Because I had the hot and spices. This is very different than that.
I'm not going to lie. This is pretty comparable to Chick-fil-A.
I was about to say,
The
dude,
bun is brioche.
because Chick-fil-A literally
Plenty
is
of
the
butter.
most overrated
They
chicken
were
sandwich
one of the
ever.
ones that said
Legitimately,
butter on their bun.
blindfolded. I don't know how many of you would be able to tell the difference between this and that.
I mean, this is pretty similar. I mean, I think Chick-fil-A's chicken patties maybe a little thicker.
I got a bunch more to eat.
No, we got so much to eat.
It's definitely intended to be McDonald's version of the Chick-fil-A sandwich. If you're like desperate for food, this is not a terrible option.
Right.
I'll admit that because I know I trash McDonald's.
Look, you're in a minivan
Okay,
full of
it's like
kids.
12:30.
You're in Salt Lake, Utah.
Nobody has their shoes on.
Yep, plenty
I'm
of
not
wine
getting
in
out
your
of the car.
system. Yep, we're going to McDonald's and we're getting chicken sandwiches on a Sunday because Chick-fil-A's closed.
Everything just continues.
And that's what this is. All right.
Dude, that's what this is. Mikey's for real going
Right?
to McDonald's right now.
My question is
I'm
Okay.
watching.
A
I'm on
question
a
for
live
Naomi.
stream with Mikey.
favorite paintings.
Ooh.
Take your paintings or like take that how you will.
Yeah, maybe like top 3 paintings from the
Top three
project.
of that.
Ooh, Mikey
No,
thought you said
that
top 3
question
favorite
too.
panties.
I could talk about that too.
All right.
Talk about why you chose some no panties and some yes.
Okay.
Ready for it.
Okay. Favorite paintings. I like each one for a specific reason. Favorite
love it, of
panties.
course.
I prefer lace. And then
Love that.
with the paintings, why some had lingerie or swimsuits and some didn't. It was all about the lines and the colors. So like sometimes I would do one and I would be like, oh, the line of the lingerie would add to the shaping of the body and like emphasize parts that I wanted to. And then sometimes I was like, no lingerie, like nothing. I want the booty out. And so it was all just
Love
like,
that.
does it complement it or does it distract?
Love it. Next sandwich in our chicken
All right, so
sandwich
it's supposed to be the Popeyes one?
tasting.
Yeah, this is Popeyes.
Next up is Popeyes. I think it's this one, right?
We'll find out when you bite it. Yeah, that one's Popeyes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
It tastes like Popeyes.
I'm very pro Popeyes
Same
chicken
grill.
sandwich. I'm on that team.
Very spicy. If we were blindfolded, you would be able to tell this is from Popeyes. That's kind of funny. I'm getting like it's the same breading as the seafood.
The sauce is when this sandwich goes from okay, it's good to
Yeah.
like oh, okay, that's why it caused a
Right.
whole ass national craze.
So Naomi, next question. Can you talk about with the models? Was it photos? Did you solicit people? Was it live painting? Was it a mixture of all of it? I would love to know. We all want to know.
Man, I wish it was live. I've always wanted to do live, but I don't. Maybe next time. It was photographs, and I actually
cool.
like there would be times where I would want a specific pose, and I would go looking on the internet for that pose, and I couldn't find it, so I would set up my camera and pose for it myself.
Nice.
so a
So
lot
like a lot of intention behind the poses, really.
It had to look like that selfie perspective. And so there were certain angles. One of the paintings everyone commented on, it was a painting that was like definitely they have their phone up and they're like looking into the camera.
Mhm.
It's very selfie perspective.
Very modern.
Yeah. I kept thinking like it's funny how we view ourselves because yeah, you're sending it to someone, but you're sending them what you want them to see. And you're taking that photo. So some of them were on Instagram. I reached out to a fashion designer on Instagram who
Thank you,
let
Jasmine.
me use one of his photos. Some of them were of close friends that let me use their photos and their bodies. I prefer painting from people, like references of people I know. It's so much more realistic. Like the body proportions and stuff are way easier than grabbing like a photograph off the internet or something. So
The original picture of yourself was a painted portrait. Like that was the only thing you had to draw something. Like the
My-
Mona
my-
Lisa is the first selfie.
No, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying? Like,
We got a chicken Sammy tasting.
this is KFC.
This one?
So
Whoa, this is different. From the Colonel Sanders himself.
inevitably, there was going to be the copycats.
Right.
I have never liked KFC's chicken half as much as I like Popeyes. And like McDonald's basically copied the Chick-fil-A sandwich,
Right.
this sandwich is virtually copying the same formula that the Popeye sandwich did.
Now, did the
More-
chicken become before the chicken sandwich or the chicken sandwich before the chicken?
I don't know. It started with chicken
At
nuggets.
the end of the day, a chicken sandwich is about the breading.
Yeah. it
Right.
is.
KFC breading is like heavier.
Ooh.
They don't change their oil out as much, you know? And I will say, out of all the sandwiches, KFC's breading was the one that fell off after reheating and all that shit.
Oh.
the plot thickens.
So there's something to consider.
Okay, question for Naomi. One of my favorite tidbits from the show that Justin actually pointed out was that the cropping of the way that she does her paintings are very interesting and, as I learned, very intentional.
So I've always liked the blown out of the shot look. Like you're almost too close for comfort in a way.
Yep.
And this whole show I was doing it because the selfie, like you're taking a selfie, you're not getting your full body unless you're taking it in the mirror. But most of the time it's a close up, you're highlighting the body parts you like. And so the selfie aspect fit with my style. Some of the photographs I were given, I got them and I immediately, my first instinct was like crop, 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 crop. All right, draw from that perspective. It kind of forces you to look at things you probably wouldn't really naturally like look at in a way.
I love that. All right, next Chicky Sammy.
Yeah, next Chicky Sammy.
Here we go. The next Chicky Sammy is
Burger King, right?
Yeah, so we're going for Burger King. We got Burger King. Here we go.
This is interesting.
You know?
It has a weird aftertaste.
I didn't expect this at all. It does smell
It
weird.
does.
Smells like hospital food.
I don't like this. This is honestly the
All
worst
right.
one.
A bit of a kick.
I don't like this.
A very gringo
kick.
kick.
It's like tempura. Like they tried to do a tempura, but it has too much oil in it.
It feels like a tempura. It does.
Yeah, it's like
It's like got a fishy taste. Why at Burger King does it have a fishy taste?
Yeah, that is honestly the most problematic thing I've
Yeah,
heard in a
that doesn't
long
make
time.
any sense.
Is I ate a chicken sandwich from Burger King that tasted fishy.
they tried to do the Popeyes breading that's like really light and fluffy, but they're cooking it in their hot Burger King oils. So it's
Yes.
like not working.
Okay, so question for Naomi then. Color palettes. You have some fun colors in this collection. I would love to know how you chose your colors and why.
Okay. I've always just been a very anxious person. I just
Yes.
grew up in an anxious place and a stressed out place, and painting was always a way to just make the world more exciting. And it was like you could make something safe, like colorful.
You're in control of it.
Yeah. And so I've always just been like color. I love pink and teal is my favorite combo. Just the ability to create a canvas full of just beautiful, bright, happy colors is
And that
such
was what I noticed for sure. It's bright.
yeah, it's always just bright, happy. It's the world I want.
When you're, you sit down to paint a painting, is it sort of based off of that feeling of that moment that allows you to choose those colors? Or are you sort of planning when you go, okay, I'm going to use these colors?
I'm I would say I'm an instinctive or experimental artist. I go off of a vibe, a feeling, or an impulse. I'll be at the art store and I'll see a color I've never painted with and I'll be like, let's just try that. And sometimes it's a disaster and I'm like, I'm never painting with that again.
Right.
And then sometimes I find a color I'm obsessed with, like teal became one of those colors.
I love it.
I just couldn't stop painting with teal, but always a feeling like I'll open my drawer full of paints and a purple will just be looking extra fine that day. I'll be like, ooh, okay, she's calling. Like the purple wants to be used. And so it's just all of
Great
that.
answer.
Yeah, that experience.
Color
All right,
palettes.
Justin, anything to add, or should we get to our next chicken Sammy? You ready?
No.
How many paintings total were there?
15. Yeah.
15 total. Cool. Well, let's get to our last chicken Sammy. Chicken Sammy. Chicken Sammy.
Chicken Sammy.
Chicken Sammy. Dave's Hot Chicken and their Chicken Sammy challenge. It's called Extra Hot. We about to die.
Oh, that's fucking hot.
Andrew.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh.
Delicious. It's delicious. You can't stop.
You want to try some of the other?
Oh, that's really good. You can't really compare. I mean, we got the hottest possible. I'm just enjoying myself.
It's just tough to beat that, in comparison to the lesser quality ones like KFC and McDonald's.
Wow. All right. Everybody who tried them tonight, how could we rank them? I think it's, Dave's Hot Chicken seems to be number one, right? Everybody vote. What's your number one, Justin?
For me, number one is Dave's Hot Chicken. What did you think, Jess?
I actually like Popeyes the best. I know everybody likes Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't like pickle.
Oh, okay.
Popeyes was my tie for
I actually
first.
almost put Popeyes 1, too.
So then maybe we should put Popeyes first. It sounds like, 3-3. Popeyes is first, it looks like. Because of the pickle brine. If you're a pickle fan, you're going to love Dave's. If you don't want it, you want that all-American chicken sandwich.
Tomorrow, let's all rob a bank and then jump off a bridge.
What?
I'm just saying, you guys all just followed me.
I did not all.
That was no.
I would like
what?
to acknowledge that I did not change my vote. I said I almost put Popeyes.
And they said that after I just called you a sheep. I would like to say.
Replay the tape, and you will hear me say I almost put Popeyes number one.
I'm so sorry.
You on that bullshit, bro?
What's going to happen? We're going to replay the tape.
I actually almost put Popeyes 1.
You guys should know something about Jazzy and Kennedy in terms of their treatment to me, because now there is actual documentation of it. I am very much being bullied by these two constantly. I've been asking for help. I've received none. Andrew is nowhere to be found when I'm being picked on. What did you guys say was third? I guess it's more interesting here.
What is third?
My third might surprise you. McDonald's, dude. Third place for me was McDonald's.
Compared to Burger King and KFC?
That
Had
Burger
the most
King
butter?
sandwich was...
No love in that sandwich at all.
I did not anticipate Burger King coming out
No
and getting
facts.
last today. The quota-wise woman, it's not Chicken King.
And we at the end of this stream tonight, and we got one last question for Naomi.
One
which
last.
I kind of think you should be able to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Dude.
You know? It's kind of like your own.
If you want to get on here and go on a
Free
rant.
The Artlab came through. They made
It was dope.
the experience happen. A huge thanks to the Artlab. There's no way I could have done it without them.
Woo!
But yeah, it was just good vibes. The music and the lights and everyone who showed up they were all feeling it. And I think it was just what I wanted was just like an immersive artistic experience on a Saturday night. And I think that was accomplished and everyone had a good time.
Stars too, right?
Under the stars.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the night was Kennedy coming out and shouting out how much she loved naked people in her backyard. I was like, I
Hey,
could pack up right
was a
now.
quote.
But yeah, I'm glad people had a good time. I hope to have another one in the future.
Yes,
And just
we
keep
want
it
more from
going.
you, I
Keep
feel
it
like.
going, So that's it.
Love it. Thank you again, Naomi, for hosting your work at the Art Lab.
Yes,
For real. We
Naomi,
love
thank
that
you
so
for
much.
blessing us with your
And yeah.
talents, choosing the Art Lab. We love you, and good night.
Yes. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you, and peace out.
It's all in good fun.
It's bullying.
Uh-oh. Better get going. See you inside.